Here we are in game number 2 of the best of 3 for the semifinals for the STARBOW Tournament. Number 5, of course, is the ESL Tournament, guys. And, well, there might not be a lot of cash prizes on the line. In fact, there's no cash prize on the line. There's points and notoriety and respect and what have you. We'll see how this goes. Spotting in the lower left corner of the map, it is the yellow Zerg player from the clan CF. I still didn't look that up. It is Key. And please, sir, take us to game number 3 so I can check out your clan tag. His opponent in the upper right, leading 1 in this series, playing for APSC2, it is the pink Zerg player, ieAzael. Oh, yeah, everyone's linking things, but you guys can type !! brackets. Any tournament I'm ever casting, we do update the brackets for, guys, so if you come back to Base Trade TV in the future, easy mode if you don't have it on copy paste. But of course, big shout to Julie and other people who are in chat hanging about and helping make sure everyone's greatly informed of what's going on. And I'm not gonna lie, I was right in the hype train, guys. I was kind of hoping we get like 1,000 viewers by the end of the broadcast. But with DreamHack starting up, I'm not at all surprised we've been bleeding people out. I myself kind of want to go watch Tasia play. If you guys follow Tasia's stream, sorry, this has nothing to do with the game we're casting right now, and I apologize for that. But if you guys follow Tasia's stream, he's just been doing like 3v3s, 2v2s, or replays. Like, I've really missed seeing that guy tear it up in the 1v1s. And you know, against Thursday, and Thursday's not the strongest contender in the world, but still would be a really interesting and fun match. And I'm gonna have to absolutely check the VODs out for that later. But spawning pools are on the way, and as we saw from the previous game, looks like STARBOW ZVZ is not too dissimilar than that of a regular ZVZ in normal StarCraft 2. And it's weird to consider something as like normal StarCraft 2 compared to STARBOW, but STARBOW, of course, has a lot of really cool, unique mechanics. And you know, I kind of mentioned it last time as a bit of a joke, but I really meant it. Like, nurturing Swarm on the Spire from Kiwi last game was pretty cool, but I think having the third base down for ieAzael is what paid off. Oh wait, did he have a third base? I'm having a total brain fart moment. Point is, the Zerglings, you know, when we bottom line it, the Zerglings being underneath the Mutalisks, the Scourges got no effect in that game. They canceled each other out, but the Zerglings soaking glaive worms was really cool. I don't know if we'd see mutas again. Honest to God, this is one of the few times I'd love to see Roach Wars. Roaches were tweaked, Roaches were changed, Roaches are no longer tier 1 units. In fact, I think they need Lair, if not Hive, to, no, it's just Lair to make. And they got a really cool ability called Tunnel. But what we do have is a quicker bailingness coming out of Key. Whether this is for defense or offense, we'll find out very shortly. Both players are just making a couple links for the time being. If you go higher than 4, yeah, chances are you want to be aggressive. If it's less than that, then okay, whatever. It's probably defensive banelings make 2 or 4. But for now, both players just injecting. We got 8 lings coming out of Key, so it looks like that was going to be for offense. We got a Spine Crawler coming down on top of this, and the Queen is going to enrage to try and chase off the Overlord. What he's basically trying to do right now, guys, killing this would be cool, whatever, not a big deal. But gets rid of the vision at the front of the base, allowing him to move out with his lings and hopefully go undetected. Now, yes, you can go through the center of the map, but you can also go around the side of the map, the northern route, and try and catch your opponent off guard. Have them not see your lings. Will he get the Overlord? It's gonna be close. One more hit. Alright, he gets it. Oh, hey, that was also
First Blood.
Anyways, the links have been revealed one way or another. A couple of them at least. I don't know if he revealed the full amount, but now giving chase. A couple banelings coming out, and I'm really excited to see the damage is still insane on these. Looks like, yeah, still a lot of damage associated with them. Spygar has completed. A second one is on the way, and of course, a Queen and Rage is going to add a pretty good chunk to this. Now, he did see the Zerglings. Did he see the banelings? Okay, he's seen a couple of them waddling out. 5 more being hatched right outside the base of ieAzael. This isn't, I don't know. If we were to put this in perspective of regular StarCraft, I don't think this would end the game. But again, I haven't seen banelings utilize the STARBOW yet. Maybe they're insane and we just don't know about it. But 1, 2 gets detonated, right away. 3 gets detonated. He focus fires all of the banelings down, loses the Queen for it, and that kind of sucks. But Key gets no damage done. And it's not like that was so all in that he's out of the game, but both players have relatively low drone counts. And what's scary is ieAzael's got a massive army of lings for a counterattack. He's got nothing really to hold this. He's got a small handful of lings to pocket him out himself, still pumping out a ton. Both players moving on to Lair, but a couple banelings would ensure a very, very swift defense. But it is ieAzael who's in fact putting on the banelings right now back at home. Never mind. So that's going to be defensive, not offensive. No, I can confirm Scourges do not attack ground units, guys. They're air-to-air units only. Sorry, just to adjust chat. Are my VODs set to sub mode? Yes, currently, and I'm sorry, guys. I put a Facebook thing out about it. Like, I'm not trying to keep them in sub-only mode. I've just been too caught up with real-life / map intros / getting frustrated at cutting up VODs. I will take those off sub-wall as soon as I get everything caught up. I'm like 3 VODs away from finishing, and I'm super duper sorry about that. But a little bit of scuffle going on here at the choke. This is probably the best place for Key to fight when he doesn't have the superior numbers, but now run out of lings, has to, well, full back, full retreat. Got 12 more on the way. Both players are finishing up their layers, so I imagine Spires will be coming out again. But honestly, I don't want to see Spires. I want to see some Roaches. Roaches and their tunnel ability are so cool and so fun. Basically, Roaches, for those who don't know, they attack. Their attack looks fantastic, by the way. Small, just side note to the developers, because I know there's a couple lurking about. I love the Roach attack animation, but Tunnel is an ability that allows them to move very quickly underground. It's kind of like Tunneling Claws, but it's got a limited duration, and it moves way faster. It's like a sprint underground, basically. But Hold of on third base is going to come out of Key here, and his work account's not exactly doing so great, and the Banelings haven't had great connects this game, so I'm a little bit worried. He's taking a third base with no sustainability behind it, and of course, if he starts droning now, he's just going to straight up lose to the Hatcher, or something to the Hatcher rather, the Spire of his opponent. Looks like that Baneling will connect, and does it only take 1 Baneling to kill Banelings? I guess 35 damage to 30. Wow, that really sucks. So instead of 2 Banelings for 2, you have to trade 1 for as many as you like. I guess that could be a big part of the reason why we don't see a lot of Banelings in this matchup anymore, or like in general. That kind of sucks. But a massive gas bank here for ieAzael. He's going to be able to make a ton of Mutalisk as soon as the Spire finishes up. But once that's done, it doesn't matter how many Banelings or Zerglings Key has, he's not going to be able to shoot up. And I think he's realized this, so going for a Hydralisk Den instead. Hydralisks are pretty cool. I really love that they brought back the Brood War attack animation / sounds for them, but yeah, I don't know. Baneling does go off on almost nothing there. It's a bit weird thing to see. A couple things do get towards the main here of ieAzael, but alas, gets nothing done. Good game's just going to be called, and ieAzael will float through to the finals. I'm going to just say float because I really feel like this guy's just outclassed everyone he's come up against today. It's been a pretty easy bracket for him, but again, the other side is Adele Scott versus Old Peace Roads.